Big Boy's Neighborhood Uncut. All righty now, Mac Miller, man.
Yeah.
We continue to speak upon Mac Miller.
So a third person's been arrested in connection with his death, and another drug dealer. And I learned today that this, a lot of people are saying like, oh, how come they don't go do that for everybody that ODs or all these other people that are passing away? Like, oh, are we going to start hunting down every drug dealer? I learned today that you actually can. So if, say you have a family member or a loved one, like these cases are started by the family members, which I didn't know. If you want to go and open a case against a drug dealer that maybe your family member OD'd on from their selling the drugs to them, you can go open that case. And I never knew that. Like I said, this is what happened.
You got a real call today.
Yeah, we got a real call. He didn't want to go on air with us, but he said, I just want to let people know, all these people are talking about, oh, how come they don't go do that for everybody? Well, that's a family choice. Like if you want to go press charges, that's upon the family to open that case and have them investigated. And his brother had just passed away last month from overdosing. So his family has an open investigation right now
so he knows
against a drug dealer that sold the drugs to his brother. So he knows.
Yeah.
And it was a good piece of information. I think that a lot of people should know,
I'm just wondering also, now that I know that, how much manpower is in that too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of agencies are, they're thin.
Yeah.
They're, and even with other cases,
Unsolved
murders,
cases.
break-ins, whatever it is, it's like we don't have the man and women power for a lot of that kind of stuff.
Definitely. And even like reading people's reactions or comments to a third person being arrested, a lot of people are like, what did they like hold a gun up to his head and make him take the drugs? Like he asked for them. But I will say that what he asked for is not what he got. So if, for example, if you're already a user and you already know like your dosage or what you're taking, I feel like most of them know their balance. So if he asked for a certain, whatever it is that he asked, and it was laced with something else, then in that sense, like I can see, what was going on. It's a very unfortunate situation that
26.
does happen to a lot of people, not just obviously celebrities and artists, but it's very, very sad. Like you said, Big, 26 years old, that's so young. He has so much life ahead of him. But at the end of the day, I feel like whether you choose to use drugs or not, just like anything else in life, like it's a choice you're making, So
drugs are a gamble though. Like
it's
regardless of whatever, it's like you got you're a professional drug dealer who has the right drugs. Like nah, like I've been around my cousins and friends and drugs, and half the time they get some stuff. I always see them like, oh, this ain't the right stuff, or this ain't it, or this one's different. And I'm just
synthetic or crazy or
what the hell,
stumped
bro?
on.
Like, no, this
know
is
what
like
you're doing.
you see that all the time with people. So I don't see like if they had a drug dealer that was, oh, you always come with the correct stuff. Like that's it has to be
and
hard
everybody
to find
kind of
aren't you
stepping on
supposed to
stuff
test your
for
own
profit.
stuff?
And say what?
aren't you supposed to test your own stuff?
What do you mean?
You don't smoke your own
You,
supply.
no, like test it, not try it, not like full on
Like
have a whole
somebody
batch.
else?
Yeah, like just for example, like I've seen it in movies.
Nah.
But like the Coke, you know how they go.
Nah, you don't want to
like-
do that. Hell no.
Don't they do
watching
that?
movies.
Hell
Isn't there
no.
a law where if you are a bartender and you overserve someone or you serve someone
yeah.
who then like also like if they get into a car
You
accident
go
or
to
DI
jail.
or aren't you held responsible as well? I mean, like
You are.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
know what
are
I'm saying?
because I was a server, and as a server, you have to take this thing called your ABCs, and it's because you're serving alcohol, and
Is that in
it
every
tells
state
you.
too?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on state to state.
Right.
But for here in California, like it does matter if it says if you overserve somebody and they go and they get in a car accident, like you're responsible for that. So you're supposed to cut people off. Like if
Right.
you're saying that they're getting too drunk, like that's on you. So
and I mean, like I get that the drugs that they're dealing are illegal, and so
Right.
there is a difference in there where it's legal to drink. But I think like once a lot of these drugs, like now we've got like shrooms and marijuana. Not that marijuana is the same, but like. Now that those things are becoming legal, we will be able to have the opportunity to hold these other people responsible for what they're doing. And hopefully that also then has someone question whether or not they want to deal these drugs and maybe find a different way of living life.
drugs are
Alrighty.
terrible.
What's in your DMs?
Dirty stuff.
Yeah, man. We were
mean,
talking
like-
about this on air today, man.
Like I know a lot of people get some really disturbing things, especially
I
like
get
some.
disturbing music.
Okay.
Your shit is whack.
Play this, put this on air.
Like, man.
Oh my god.
And I know like a lot of girls get like even crazier because I've even just seen comments on other females in accounts and been like, damn, I don't get that. That's crazy. But like, at least for me, this DM of this dude like saying, and mind you, he might have done like a numbers game. He might have been like, I'm going to send it to 100 different girls and see who answers.
Right.
But like him just saying, I'll pay you. You're a beautiful girl. He never used my name. That's why it kind of made me feel like, you trying to hit up all the girls.
Oh, that's why you didn't
He
hit
was
him
never
back.
like-
It's a general.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Let's see who
Applies all.
answers.
He was like, if you want this, you got to address this.
It's like copy paste, copy paste, copy
Yeah.
paste.
Yeah, but still, like, someone's out there like, I'll pay you for your company, and like,
That's
I had to
crazy.
put in like, the nudes.
What part of the
things.
game is that, though?
I don't know.
People do it though. I had a
yeah.
friend. I told you I had a friend that swore up and down that she didn't have to do nothing with this man. That would just like lick her toes, massage her
That's
feet. Like it was
something.
all like he had a feet fetish. No, but she meant like sexual. Like she didn't.
Have to touch him?
They never had sex. It was never nothing like that. It was just all her feet. She's like, she would get racks, and I would tell her, yeah, right. Ain't nobody giving you racks just to touch and lick
Hey,
your feet. You
man.
tripping.
I saw
Like
this.
There's always
3,000
a bonus opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
for an
Hey,
extra
man,
500.
I saw this dude in Vegas, and you see it all the time in Vegas. But this one was like, I was like, oh my God, dude. Like, baby, what are you doing with that fucking man?
You
Yeah,
could
I
just-
don't know.
you could
I don't know
just
if she
tell.
was trying to wait him out.
my
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was
Hurry up
no
and
way
croak.
in the world that this girl was loving this guy.
Hurry up and die.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hurry up and
putting the mirror under his nose every morning and shit. Like, fuck, girl, he woke up. Yeah, it looked ridiculous. She was dressed right.
Yeah.
And he was just this older gentleman, and I was just like, come on, man.
That's how it is when I go to like the river for big
With
weekends
Myra?
or lakes.
But
and stuff
Myra's
like
starting
that.
to love you too.
But I'm saying when you see like these crazy Memorial Day weekends at Havasu, it's just a bunch of boats. Who's driving them? Old ass men.
Hell
And
yeah.
who's on them? All the chicks, bro.
All the hot chicks diving off the
sugar
back and
daddies.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Inviting your
Waiting.
other friends over.
Oh, for sure, dog.
Yeah,
They're
man.
out there, man.
Yeah, they're in here.
Yeah.
What up, Doc? Oh, well, hey, now. Doc been like, hey, homie, I've been sexy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning down more than I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, man.
what it is.
You know, did you ever play the shot lights?
Doc, did you ever have a female approach you to be your sugar mama?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Hell
okay. What
yeah.
happened? Tell us. You said yes, and then what happened?
Yeah.
And then he got a Rolex and a.
You knocked it down? Yeah, it's
And he
different.
got a
She gave
Jesus
you what?
piece.
It's different for men.
Yeah, she was older, but she was bad.
You took it?
Yeah.
And you
How
took
much she
the money?
pay you?
She was just giving me money and stuff because I was
Fucking
just
whore.
I was just
You
out of-
really did?
You a fucking whore. You're a whore. You are a fucking whore. You're a fucking whore. You're not a pimp. She is.
Did she give you that Jesus piece?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
It was
that's how I
a
remember her
long-
by.
It was a long
He's
time
like,
ago.
yes,
That's
yes, she did.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, those
How
men-
much would you say in total you ended up getting?
How many diamonds?
No, I mean it was
But you said she was bad though.
she was an older Trinidadian woman.
Really?
More
though?
than 10K?
Damn.
She just
You wasn't
bought-
worth
she
it?
Just bought me stuff.
I almost had one, but she was
Oh,
ugly.
now everybody has.
She was ugly.
I'm-
Ugly
I'm not
to the point where I
surprised.
was like, yeah, okay.
You should have just closed your eyes.
But y'all weren't having kids together, right?
No, not at all. It was
Because you and her, can you imagine if y'all got together what y'all kids would look like? Like,
He
shit.
goes
I know,
reverse.
Doc.
It's like the most beautiful person
Yeah,
in the
sometimes
world.
they say the ugliest people make the most beautiful kids. So.
Here I am. You see how beautiful my kids are.
No.
You know?
Your kids are beautiful.
So you say that you didn't knock her down because she looked a certain way?
Yeah, it was just weird. At one point, she was just like, "Yeah, let me take you out. Let me do this," and I was just like,
You like in public?
"Yeah." And then you know how it is. All the homies
During the
like, "Go
daylight?
for it, Lou. Like, just do it, dog. Just fucking take her out for a weekend. Who cares? Whatever."
I mean, she gonna take you.
Hey
one
man,
for the
I remember I
team.
had this
Like,
one girl, and I'm gonna keep it real. We're grown here, right? She had like a crush on me, and she was like, but she was hardcore, like as far as like the shit that she would say.
Yeah.
Dude, she told me, and I was just gonna say it how she said it. She said that she would take me to the beach and suck my dick under the moonlight.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it sounds pretty.
Yeah, that sounds very romantic.
Yeah, but it was who it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I was like, damn, to the point where I was like, is this the only kind of women I can get? Oh my God. She got in my head, dude. And I
She
remember one
was
time,
romantic, babe.
I was going to, I wasn't looking for romance then. I was going up to my homie's house and I heard her voice when I was coming up the stairs to his apartment. And I heard her voice and I was like, uh-oh. And I left. I was like, man, it was crazy. Just put it this way. That's like me saying some crazy shit to y'all. And I'm talking about take out with the neighborhood, take
Yeah.
out how y'all know me. If I just walked up to y'all, looking, you know, like how I looked years ago and just crazy. And I said, hey, I look. Y'all be like, what the fuck? That's what that shit was to me.
Like, I'm
because she
offended.
literally looked like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we looked like
My twin?
we looked like each other. Yeah, I'm like, dude, like,
Can I do this?
Yeah.
Did you say the clumps?
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hercules. I was like, yeah.
All under the moonlight.
Like, man, and then how we gonna get off the sand? We need somebody to help us up. I'm like, yeah, fuck around, put my hand. I'm in China and shit. Like, what the fuck? Are you crazy as a motherfucker, man?
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. She probably hearing this story like, hey, that was me. Yeah, oh my ass.
Like,
You know
tell
what I'm
me
saying?
her-
I'm like, man, fuck that shit. Let's get something to eat.
She look like me.
Fuck the moonlight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Doesn't that moonlight remind you of a burger?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's Mac tonight. All righty now. Antonio Brown is in the
Tired
news
of
as
talking
well.
to him.
Yeah, fucking Antonio Brown in the news again.
So there you
Fucking
have it, man.
Antonio
Thank
Brown.
you. You fucking Antonio Brown?
No, I said fucking Antonio Brown.
Who's fucking
No, I
Antonio
said
Brown?
fucking Antonio Brown.
I
is
know
in
that's
the
what I'm
news.
saying. Are you like
No,
for how much?
No, I said he's in the news.
How much? Everybody has a price. What are you saying?
Nah. No,
You
it's-
fucking Antonio
no,
Brown?
Antonio Brown is fucking the Patriots
What?
because he's
Oh,
getting
okay,
$9
okay.
million out of them for
Wait,
the guaranteed
oh,
bonus.
he's getting a guaranteed bonus?
Yeah, he
So the
signed that
Patriots are
guaranteed
his sugar-
bonus, right?
Nice.
And they said the Patriots are only saying that they didn't know about his civil suit when they grabbed him. Bro, how much shit do you need to know about Antonio Brown that he's a fucking liar?
Yeah,
Before
man.
you signed him, he suited up.
So the
He-
Patriots got to pay?
Yep, he suited up. He went.
Wow.
He played a game. Now he's getting a guaranteed $9 million.
Wow.
Damn.
That's fucking
Oh.
crazy.
So he played a Patriots game?
Yeah, he played one game and that was
Oh,
it.
It
shit.
was two. It was just one.
Yeah, one game I think.
Yeah, that's
He had
cool.
like 4 touchdowns in that game. Too.
Yeah, he did good, but
Crazy.
fuck,
Damn.
$9 million.
They probably like, man, I wish this motherfucking shit was together.
for
You
real,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, shit. It ain't nothing like when somebody's more problems than profit. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, I love him, but fuck.
Imagine between him and Robert Kraft, all that shit that just goes down with the Patriots.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Bro.
From the rooter to the tutor.
They
These
could have been
dudes ain't
best friends
bullshitting.
if they were really honest with each
Hell
other.
yeah. Hey, man, you like that? Oh, shit.
You liar too. All right.
Yeah, well, you drive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
pretty much, dog. So there you go, $9 million richer.
I heard that. What's your plan for the weekend? What y'all got?
I'm gonna get to see my goddaughters.
That sucks.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, I just wanna see if you're paying
Time. And hang out with my husband because we haven't had a lot of time to hang out. There's something
is
that I've.
fabulous.
Oh, on Sunday I'm gonna get to see my girls and we're gonna do a brunch.
Oh,
We're probably
wow.
gonna get drunk.
Damn, that whole weekend sounds amazing.
Got a family event.
Are you guys gonna fan yourself too? And
Oh man.
wow,
We might have some boys fan us.
No,
Like some
right? And
full
feed y'all
boys.
grapes. I
Yeah.
heard that. What you doing? What you doing, my little leprechaun?
I am either gonna go watch Spence Jr. and Porter or go watch some Bellator. This
Yeah,
weekend, man.
that's the same.
Yeah,
That's
dog.
letting y'all know we don't have no tickets. Yeah, I'm either gonna
One or
go.
the other, man.
What about you, Ide?
I'm gonna go skydive.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you just wanted to, yeah, you was
You
going
know-
with that excitement.
I want to give you guys excitement.
Yeah.
Kind of the same weekend as Natalia, to be honest.
Fucking awesome.
I'm gonna see my nieces and my nephew, and I'm excited. And then I'm hosting a Jordan event, so I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Yeah, my homeboy.
And I'm gonna get some with my man.
My homeboy Frank birthday tomorrow, so if y'all
Sorry.
wanna,
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Frank.
you said you gonna get something from your man, and you doing emotion and everything.
Oh my god,
huh?
he just texted me.
There it is, right there. You're like, hey,
It's a sext.
Yeah.
Send
Do
him
y'all
something
sext
good.
each other?
You know, I used to do it a lot more, and now I'm like, yeah.
You talking about with him or before?
No, with him.
Okay.
Only with him.
My wife
Send him
be
something
ignoring
right now.
all that shit. I was like, hey, send nudes. She be like,
Send the nudes.
can you
Send
pick
the
up
nudes.
some
Like, no.
eggs?
He will never
She'll
send
be
me.
even acknowledging my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
Let's
it.
see what my husband says if I say send me a dick pic. Let's see. What he
Really though?
says. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, send me a dick
Huh.
pic.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
My boyfriend would never.
He gonna be like, who's this?
Something.
He's boring.
Yeah, he go, what's up, bro?
What if I become the president one day?
Is that what he said? That's why you're not doing nothing crazy? Why become the president?
Wow.
Shit, fuck that. The president fucking prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? When people
Live your
said
best
when people
life.
said anyone could be president when we were kids, they weren't bullshit.
Yeah, they
now.
were not.
That is real as a motherfucker. That's not even prestigious anymore.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, my homeboy Jap from 107 Hoover can be fucking president of the United
Real,
States.
dog.
Oh, Melania has
Right now.
sex with Trump.
What was the porn star with Trump? What was her?
She does
Stormy
it.
Daniels.
Stormy
Yeah.
Daniels.
Oh yeah.
You
that
know
girl.
it's fucked up. You can't even call somebody phone and be like, hey, like if my phone rung right now and I handed it to Jose
Yeah.
and he'd be like, who? Stormy shouldn't even be calling nobody fucking phone. Stormy Daniels already sound like you shouldn't be fucking with somebody. Married, you know, especially if you married. Like, who's Stormy Daniels? Oh, baby, that's knew the contractor that did the lights. It's assist. You can't even have an assistant named Stormy Daniels.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And the
so
Ash
true.
Jenkins or nothing like that. Did you text him?
I did.
And
I
you
did.
what did you text?
I said, "Hey baby, send me something good. Eggplant emoji. Wink. It's the weekend, hubby." So hopefully he knows.
That's how y'all sex talk?
Well, I'm trying to open it up. I just can't be like, "Yo, come in my butthole."
Can you make sure that I get that isolated just as a one piece that I can just
You gotta ease in. You know what I
and
mean?
you're gonna say that
That's
too,
the way you
huh?
ease
Jesus
You gotta
Christ.
start.
To flip those two.
Yeah, yeah, they
God,
come in your
Natalia.
butt.
And then yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm
You know how like so on iPhone, if you type out the like emoji you want, if you want like rain, it'll then give you those options of like, oh, then you can quickly. I remember one time I was trying to text him and I wrote eggplant rather than having to look for it, and then I didn't hit the eggplant emoji, and all it said was eggplant. And
Oh, he was like, "You need anything else?"
Yeah, he's like, "What do you need for the store?"
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna send this to
Okay.
send this to my wife. I'm gonna send "wanna fuck."
Oh,
Put a question mark
Are we all
right
going?
there.
Are we all doing
yeah.
Alrighty.
Send one to Myra, and then come on, ID.
All right,
Send one
so-
to your wife.
So we'll wait
That's
on,
all.
and you can catch this in the edit too if we're too
No.
long. Then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
Let's see
I
who
sent
responds
"wanna
back
fuck."
first, because
Send me boob pics.
yeah,
I like boobs.
that's a good one.
Send me.
Why hasn't he answered?
Alrighty, my wife don't wanna. All right.
She said no.
No, I haven't seen that yet. She hasn't replied yet. What you sending, Lou?
Yeah, what'd you
Send me
say?
boob pics.
What if she just sent you something from like Wire Image or some
Or
shit?
she folds her arm and
Yeah,
takes
just
a
be
picture.
some shit that just go to images.
It's a
Like,
Getty images.
yeah, like,
Stock
like,
image.
like, here you
A
are.
watermark on it.
Ah, hello.
Oh.
Hell yeah. She was like,
You
come on
win.
to the house. Yeah, she hasn't hit me back yet.
Either, man.
I did. What'd you send?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm asking what he has.
I did. Get with the program.
Ah,
Be shy. Like,
oh my God. He's gonna be
You the
like,
one who
times-
started this shit. I was like,
three
yeah,
times.
Yeah.
this weekend.
No, I'm not gonna
I
send
have to ease
anything.
off. He's gonna be like, where the fuck?
It's
did I
gotta
go?
sound crazy when you and your man have sex, though.
What?
Just the way y'all voices are. Like, you want this? Yeah. You want this? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How that feel? Feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pick out whoever's talking. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get on out of
Get
here.
out, man.
It's obvious.
Our girls don't.
I'm
give a
gonna-
But
shit.
you know what it is? My wife know that this is coming from me, so she's like, I don't want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? At least people know I got 2 kids, or at least you know I fuck twice.
At least, right? At
You
least
know,
there's that.
that
At least they know
badass female. Hello. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. We are Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood, and we
Our Uncut.
are... I was trying to stretch it out to see if I got a reply.
Oh, we good.
Yeah, we are gone.